Hi, welcome back. I've got the little tripod screwed on the bottom of the camera now, so at least I can sit it down when I'll cut that panel out and then cut it out on the floor. Obviously I want my channel to grow, so to be honest it's my brother's idea. Why not offer someone a prize if they basically guess, like he says, how many reels of welding wire I'd go through restoring this. Well, I'm thinking something different. I'm thinking if someone can guess, like say the total price of what it's going to cost me to get it finished, obviously I'll be a bit lenient, like 100, 200 quid either way sort of thing. It ain't going to have to be bang on the penny. And then the person who gets it right will probably get, I don't know, 150, 200 pound probably. I think probably more likely 200. What I'm going to do is, obviously because I want subscribers and everything to go up, so if you subscribe, then near the end of the project I will then make an email for everyone to send their like guess to, basically, and then I can pick obviously who's closest. There's no point in me really setting it up now, because then people will just forget about it. If they're subscribed and then they're watching the videos, then they'll be reminded then once it comes to the end of the project, like get your email sent in basically. So if you want a chance to win 200 quid, subscribe. Then when it comes to the end of the project, like I say, I'll be putting an email in the description and the video for you to send the whatever digit you think it's going to cost to get this fixed. Well, yeah, leave it as that. So yeah, you want a chance to win, subscribe. Hi, welcome back to Retro Rust. I'm Jamie, back on the Capri this evening. I've been here about 20 minutes so far. I'm just in the middle of I was going to start grinding the weld off on the floor pan, but to be honest I can't really be bothered at the minute. So I'm just making all this lip here that goes down here, but obviously for the driver's side I've got a piece of welding wire that I bent to the shape for like a sort of a reference, and I'm going off actually fitting it to the door post. I've just cut a piece of metal, put a 90-degree bend in it, just in the middle now of actually doing the shrinking. Bit bright, there you go. You can see now it's getting a nice curvature to it. Needs some more, to be honest. As you can see there, it actually starts to sit in. It's getting there. Obviously just here I'm going to need to use a scratcher to bring it around the opposite way, but at the minute it needs a bit more shrinking, so we're going to get on with that now, and then I'm going to just sit it up on the door and then film. I want to see my fat gut, yeah, go up a bit. To be honest, I've actually started to figure out that I should have mounted the shrinker scratcher in a different place, because as the steel actually starts to curve, it is starting to hit the vise. So I may swap them around and have the vise here and the shrinker scratcher right here on the corner, so then it's got plenty of room to move. What I have figured out is you can pretty much bend it as much as you like, but if you go more near the edge, it seems to curve it a lot better and quicker as well. Alright, see how that is. See, that looks quite good at the minute. Just trying to... Right, to be honest, I think it's time to swap the dive over to the stretching ones. It would be better if, like, say you had one of these for each one, but I didn't really know how good they'd actually be, hence why I thought I'd go for the cheapest option. I can always buy another one. Now I know that it's good. Why are they coming up? Come on, you bastard, get off. What I noticed last time I was doing it as well, is it seems to work better if you spray some WD-40 on it. For some reason, maybe, unless that's just me being daft. Set up. Oh, so now if I mark that, so that seems pretty good just there. So now if I start shrinking it there. Hope it stopped curving. I mean, you can see from, I don't know if you will be able to pick it up, it's about 1.2 mil, so it's quite thick. It's bending it quite easily. See, it's actually starting to get the curve. That's not too bad. That just needs a bit more in the middle. Right, I've still got to cut all the old scrap off yet. But there it is. Sitting on place, lines up all really nice all the way to the top, and on the first piece that I did, you could see through the rot that it didn't nowhere near meet up. It now meets up nice, so that's all good. So now I can just clean that under seal off, cut that rot off. As you can see here, it actually hangs just over where the that like shape is. So then need to then work out whether I need to add a bit of a bend on the edge just here, or cut it enough as to where I can weld it on the edge. But it's a bit corroded here at the top. I don't know yet, I'll see. I'll wait till it's all cut off, then go from there. But at least I still got this piece here for reference, so I know how far in and out it needs to go. Once the scrap's cut off, then I can do that piece after then. Yeah, that meets up there nice how it's supposed to. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's quite impressive. Really good tool. Well worth the money. Once that's done, I can make this little bit at the bottom. It was originally long enough for the whole thing, but I started to curve just a bit too much in the wrong place. So then there was that piece that's missing was hanging over at the top, so messed up there. But can always make another piece then add it in. Brilliant. I should be back in a minute once that scrap is all cut out. Hello and welcome back. It's now made. See, nice good shape to it. Yeah, the rot spread a little bit more. Obviously this is the way around that it goes. You've got all that rot in the corner. That I did know about, but then once I cleaned the underseal, noticed and seen that it was spread all to here, and you can see how badly corroded that is. So I thought I might as well just cut that out. So I'm going to have to make this plate after, and then see what I can do, see if I can possibly do something on the bead roller to put that shape in. We'll see. But anyway, that's that piece made. It sits level with the top. And sits quite nice all the way down. Still got to be pulled a tiny little bit there. I can do that after. It's a bit hard to actually hold it straight while it's on film. So I need to now clamp it in place and then get some tacks on. I wonder if by any chance I could probably turn that round, film from down here. The only thing is, I'll try that. So the only thing is, camera might get burnt even more. I've noticed that's happened quite a lot. Just there. If I just turn that ain't really gonna hold, is it? Thin bit of metal at the top. That seems pretty good. Just measuring from the bulkhead piece I added in to here. It lines up nice. That's good. That's good how that lines up all in there. What I'm going to have to do is use this. Take it in that way. Yeah, like I say, I need a new welding lead. Sometimes it struggles feeding through for some reason. I think it's like the connections where you actually screw the end on, because I did a couple of years ago. I got rid of the lead, put a new one on, and it sorted it. Perfect. Anyway, right, I'll show you from the inside. You can see it's lining up really nice all the way up. That looks pretty good, I'd say anyway. What I did here, rather than take this panel, take all the top off, so for the lip, a bit further down I've cut across so that I can weld it and grind it off. Then in theory it's then still got the lip that goes up and that way. Yeah, that should look quite good once that's on. Then I've just got the nightmare then and making that nice shape in the steel up there. But it's not just making the shape, it's got a curvature to it as well. But anyway, that looks good, that. Happy. So, do I leave it running or not? Might as well. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Retro Rust. Down here today, well, afternoon to be honest. The video from when I was last here, I done it on my phone. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to actually get that footage off. So I'm going to swap you around and show you exactly what I got up to. There's a bit missing now. You've seen that I actually repaired the bulkhead lip, bulkhead, and started repairing all the floor. I ground majority of it off so far. I still got a bit to grind off, and then I got a little bit happy with the grinder. And yes, the inner seal's gone, the outer seal's gone. I know I actually said I was going to try and keep the outer seal, but with it having to have repairs all across the bottom, as you can see here, all pinholes, same here, same here, same down here, so I'd have had to repair all this end and all that part and all the back of the inner seal. I also struggled to find all the spot welds just because of how much corrosion there was. So in the end I thought, just cut it off, get rid of it. I've got 2 new ones to go on, so it was a bit late when I actually finished. So now I'm down here. I need to get these reinforcements off. Need to get that off. Need to grind all the rest of this outer sill lip off, get all that off and see what we're actually dealing with. Yes, quite a bit of corrosion there. I might even cut this rear panel off a bit further up. I am replacing the rear quarter panel. So yeah, I'm going to just make a cuppa, get it set up on the tripod and start getting all this cut off. I want to make all this lip, get this lip repaired as to wherever I can. Then I want to get the inner and outer sill on, get some strength back in, get the ear post on, get that repaired, get that on. Then in theory you could go on the rolling jig. I know I'm going to have repairs like here underneath this reinforcement strut brace thing that goes across, but I'm going to do that once, same with that side, once it's done and welded all up, because I want to take it off in one complete piece. I see a lot of people do just cut it off here, but for the sake of just a couple more spot welds, I'm going to take it all off in one whole piece. I've got to do something anyway. So these will be coming off because the corrosion is under there. So anyway, just doing it bit by bit. See how progress. So yeah, I'll see you back in a minute. Hello and welcome back to Retro Rust.
Volume minimum.
Back on the Capri. Just test fitting this sill. The inner sill I've actually drilled holes and put screws through to hold it in place for now. Just going ahead, drilling holes so we can do the same with the sill. I don't know how this sill's going to fit. To me, when you look how big that step is, that looks way too big. I took some measurements off my dad's Capri, so I'm gonna get the vernier out in a minute and measure them. I think it's, I can't remember, I think I did the thickness of that, depth of that, and the thickness of the inner sill. I think, I can't remember, I need to look at the pictures. Anyway, like I say, just drilling the holes. Gonna need to do the ones underneath. Then we'll get the A-post on. The same, drill it, put screws in, just to hold it so we can test fit the door. But I want to listen to some music, so I'm going to put it on time lapse. And then get on with it. weird. Why wouldn't natural